Welcome back to my channel. My name is Catherine, and here I work toward creating a safe space for regular people like myself to find encouragement to live our lives more purposeful, especially as it relates to fitness, parenting, and entrepreneurship. Today, what I want to talk to you all about is my week 1 review of my Peloton. Yay! Okay, so I have had my bike for a week, and there were some things that I was truly concerned about because although I wanted this bike to be the vehicle that takes my fitness to the next level, I just wasn't sure if I could do it. Things that I was concerned about. The bike has a official weight limit of 305 pounds. I currently weigh 280 pounds, which is pretty close to the official weight limit. Also, I was concerned about that seat, the comfort of it. Would I be able to survive a ride? The shoes and the clipping in, I wasn't sure of how that could work, and those are all things that I was concerned about. Now, the shoes turned out to be a complete non-issue. The Peloton people really helped me figure out the best way to clip in, clip out, and it helps you. It helps make sure you stay on the bike. There's no slipping, so you can't really hurt yourself. Sometimes they tell you to stand up and saddle back down, and different things. The shoes, that was great. I got some shoes off of Amazon. I didn't get the official Peloton shoes because I didn't read great reviews about them. So for the same money, I got some shoes off Amazon. Good, great. Also, I bought padded shorts, which I couldn't tell if it was helping at first at all because, y'all, it hurt. So, it did hurt. I'm not even gonna front and tell you that it didn't. It was not comfortable. The first ride was a 10-minute ride. Followed the next 2 rides that I completed were 20-minute rides, and I'm looking at the time. I'm watching the time, but I picked good playlists, and that has helped me survive. But now I am 10 rides in. Another round of applause. Yay! I'm 10 rides in, and I have taken rides with 5 different instructors: Allie Love, Cody Rixby, Hannah Corbin, Alex Toussaint, and Tunde. And I love all of those instructors so far. I've picked, again, good playlists, and by far my favorite has been the Beyonce collaboration led by Allie Love. That's been my favorite so far. There's another Beyonce one with Alex and Tunde. I think I'm gonna do that today, but I don't know. We'll see. But so far I'm loving it. I am loving it. It's gotten better every day. And now that I've done 10 rides, I'm thinking about maybe trying a 45-minute ride. Now, I'm not gonna front and say that it's not a real workout. Like, it is hard. And they put up recommendations for your resistance and your cadence, like your speed. And sometimes I'm not hitting it. Sometimes I may be on one or the other. They may say resistance here and cadence here, and I got the resistance but not the cadence. Or I got the cadence but I had to turn down that resistance. I'm not mad at any of those things. I've been reading a book by the guy that did the Chicken Soup for Soul books, Jack. Can't remember his name. I'm gonna remember it shortly. But yeah, he has a book, and one of his principles of success is turn your inner critic into a coach. And that's what I've had to do. So yeah, let me share. I wanna share something about that. The author's name is Jack Canfield. That's his name. And the book is called The Principles of Success, or The Success Principles. I will definitely link it below. But what he was saying is how important it is to recognize the negative thoughts that come and attack us. And the sooner that we can, realize that this is irrational, we can challenge this thinking and remove it, replace it with something better. He talked about several different types, but a couple of them really spoke or speak to me, and I have to be careful about them. The first one he talked about, always or never thinking. I always get in trouble. Things never go my way. Y'all, very few things are always or never, And so when you find yourself doing that thing, replace it with what's true. And again, I'm still practicing, but these kids is always making dumb decisions. Well, yeah, they might make dumb decisions, but maybe I could be a little more hopeful that this time they'll make a better decision. So always or never, when you find yourself saying that, stop and really think about, okay, what's true, right? What's true? Focusing on the negative. This one, you could really get lost. Like, you could really start focusing on the negative. Last week with the weather, the car is having an issue. We had to take it to the shop. But just as me and my husband was about to do this thing, this focusing on the dang, this car, something always going wrong with Chevy. Is Chevy even good anymore? When we was trying to start doing that, I read on Facebook where a woman that I used to know, she lost her son, killed. So before I get lost in my negative thinking, like my stuff is bad, I got to be able to really refocus. And so what I should have been thinking about is being blessed to be in a position that we can repair the vehicle, and we can keep the party going. When you focus on the positive, which is what we all should be trying to do, you just find yourself more optimistic, more appreciative of the things that you have. And so in that situation, I became very much appreciative. And that car has taken us through lots. And this is just part of it. So yeah, don't do that. You don't do yourself any favors by focusing on the negative. Focus on the positive. Find the positive. So, and that's what I've been doing in the journey. The other thing is catastrophic thinking, where you go to the worst case scenario ever. And for me, I had to try to really quieten the noise, thinking that I'm probably not going to have a good experience with this. This bike is very expensive. I can't even really afford this. And girl, you just 25 pounds from the weight limit. This probably ain't going to work for you. Maybe you should try to get a treadmill or something. Whatever. Catastrophic thinking. And I'm talking about this Peloton and the journey with that. But we can use this to anything in our life. Catastrophic thinking. Why go to the worst case scenario? You could just as easily go to the best case scenario. And the truth is probably somewhere in the middle, And the last thing is this guilt tripping. Talking about what you should do or what somebody else should be doing or ought to be doing. That is dangerous. Oh, you should be further along. My daughter turned 24 the other day. And she was just like, man, I should be further along. I'm like, babe, if you're looking at me like I'm doing good, at 24, it was terrible. You're doing great. Keep going. Keep pushing for better. We on some progress here. So yes, be very careful of what you should be doing. So I decided I'm not gonna should myself. I'm focusing on what is. And I also realized that if I want to be able to be successful on the Peloton, then I can be. And why do I know that to be true? Because there are other people that are doing it. And if there's at least one other human that can do it, that means I can do it too. Now, yes, I do the proper preparation. I get the proper recovery. Maybe I'm soaking in Epsom salt. I do a stretch before I ride. I do a flexible stretch yoga thing before. I do it after, because those are the things that allow me to be successful. I get the padded shorts, I got the padded seat. I have worked my way up slowly to do longer and longer rides. And again, I'm talking about this Peloton situation, but we could be talking about anything. If you want to be able to do it, you want to be successful at the thing, you can do it. So just figure it out, how to do it, come up with the plan. So I just want to encourage somebody that you are telling to yourself, you letting them negative thoughts attack you. Stop it. It's not true. Challenge those thoughts and replace them, because you can. You just need to focus on the positive. Find it. Make a plan, devise a plan, and you can do what you want to do. I told y'all I'm about to go beast mode, and I'm enjoying the journey. So yeah, that's all I got for y'all today. And I want y'all to have a beautiful, blessed weekend. Find the joy, find the positivity. My family in Texas are digging themselves out of a frozen tundra. And I'm just sending out all the positivity to everybody. Sending y'all love and light to keep going in your journey. And again, I am not an expert. I'm just out here trying.